Can you talk a little bit about the offensive struggles those last 8 minutes, maybe in your eyes? What were the causes?
I think we didn't get enough transition points in offense, actually. I think the problem was we didn't create, in order to create transition offense, you got to get some stops down the stretch. And that was the biggest point of the game. We didn't get enough stops down the stretch to create offense in the last few minutes of the game.
How frustrating is it that you have this run, you see the potential of this team, and then you have a game like this where there were times when things were flat. I mean, how's it frustrating knowing how well you guys can play?
It's very frustrating knowing we had a good week of practice. We were locked in. It was just during the game we didn't come out with the same enthusiasm as the previous games during the streak. And that was the biggest factor in the game. We didn't. We came out flat, and we were content from the last 3 games. It's the biggest thing.
How much of that was having that success the last couple of games? Was there any part of it that was, facing Miami that's not an Akron or an Ohio or somebody like that?
I wouldn't say it's because of Akron or anybody. It was just the fact that we were just content, like where we were at. We didn't focus on the game at hand. We were just content, like I said, and that was. If you continue to be content and satisfied with things, it don't matter who you're playing against. You can lose in a given moment if you're not ready to play. That's what happened tonight.
How do you try to avoid that now in the next game, being content?
Just continue to be mentally prepared. Just continue to work hard. Next time and build from this. That if we don't go into the next game with the mindset to get better, we can lose probably the next 3 or 4 games. So I think from here on out, that'll be our mindset going into the next few games. We have to be ready to play. If it's Miami, Ohio, or Akron, or Kent, whatever.
No, Jehvon.
Go ahead.
Jehvon, how much did the tempo and speed of the game in the first half, and how much was pressure they put on you guys defensively?
I think the zone, it kind of took us off our rhythm with the zone. We thought they were going to do a lot of trapping, but we didn't expect that. So them playing the zone took us out of our rhythm, and we had to counter that by hitting some shots, which we did. But like I said, we didn't get enough fire on the defensive end and create offense from a transition point. And we're at our best when we're getting transition points. So we just didn't come to play tonight.
We talked a little bit, I think this kind of dovetails with what you're saying. Both teams' turnovers were pretty much the same, but they scored a bunch of points off your turnovers, and you guys struggled to score all off theirs. Was that
right? That's another thing as well. When we did get the turnovers, we didn't capitalize in transition as well. So, in this game, whatever level it is, if you can create offense from turnovers, it makes the game a lot easier. And we didn't do that tonight.
Eastern Michigan up next, the team that came here and beat you guys. Did you go up there a little angry, what happened here?
I think this will motivate us in going to that game. I think this loss right here is going to dictate if we really want to be good, whether if it's Eastern Michigan or whoever we're playing. If we want to be good, really want to be good, we're going to go in that mindset to win that game.
What does Eastern Michigan do that makes them so tough? What worked for them last time around that you got to take care of?
I think our job is continue to take care of the ball, find a way that we can create offense through their zone, and get transition offense as well from them. And I think if we can do that, we can have success against Eastern Michigan.
Jehvon, you said a little bit ago that you felt like you guys didn't come to play.
Right.
How frustrating is that?
It's very frustrating, man. Like I said, if you're content with where you're at, if it's 3 wins, it's very frustrating because anytime you can lose. This is what we did. We lost, and we just didn't come to play tonight.